Hi everybody, Alex Deploy here from Expert Forex, and in this video I'm going to show you how I find robot settings for proprietary trading. And as the pictures show, you really do need to rely on scientific analysis as well as hard work, rather than hoping and praying that your results would be good. Now, as you may know, I have started a robot trading proprietary trader program to develop the skills that you become a proprietary trader. That means somebody who trades other people's money for income, and the process is actually amazingly simple for robot trading. All you have to do, step one, is to create set files, robust set files. Then once you've got those set files, to test them in many ways: forward testing, analyzing the results, changing the settings, and so on. And then once you have come up with, say, 10 really robust set files, you would then enter 5 simulated qualification tests. These are tests that the proprietary firms ask you to pass so that you can become a professional trader trading other people's money. Simple as that. And this process will prepare you for that. Once you've done the 5 simulated tests, you are ready to start your professional proprietary trading career, and you should be in a good position to pass the qualifying test and move on to trading other people's money. Okay, so I'm on our paid Premium Advantage forum. There's a menu in yellow here, and all you do is you click on proprietary trading once you've joined this forum, and it will take you to the proprietary trading section, and there is the automated proprietary trading academy. And it is a step-by-step process. It's about 14 or 15 lessons so far. And one of the things I want to make you aware of is that I'm actually going through this same process as all the other traders go through. So I've created a timetable for myself to go through this particular process, and number one is start creating 10 to 20 set files to test, and this is going to take me the next 1 or 2 days to do that. And there's a 7-step process. You can go through that. You can stop the video, read through that. I'm not going to cover that because in today's video, we're just going to be looking at creating set files. Now, in a previous training video, quite a long one, it was 51 minutes, I showed you how I go through a process of finding good day trading settings without optimization. And I actually created 2 sets of settings using this. This is the first time I'm doing this type of thing. I've used 2 sets, and I've passed the initial tests using those 2 set files. So I've got 100% record so far. Pretty happy about that. But in today's video, we're going to be doing something different. We are actually going to use optimization, and that is an alternative. So you can use manual methods, you can use optimization, or you can use the in-between. You can use a balance of manual ways of finding settings and optimization ways of finding settings. Okay, so let's have a look at what we're going to look at in today's video. I'm going to take you through the process that I'm following. So this is an example for you. To find great settings using optimization, you have to, 1, have a plan. I'll show you my plan. Have good templates, and I'll show you my templates. And in fact, in the forum, I have posted the templates already, so you can go and download the templates and use them. You should use tick data for testing, and I'll show you that in motion. And you should use the same trading platform as what you're going to be trading when you trade other people's money. And I'll show that to you too. And you need to use short-term trading strategies, not these long, continuous trading approaches that have big drawdowns. The short-term ones have much smaller drawdowns. You should test over short periods. You know, traditionally people were testing their settings for a year, or even some were crazy and did it over 5 years. I'm saying test over short periods. I only use 2 weeks to find my settings. But the point is, you have to test many options, and that's part of my plan, which I'll go through. And then what I do is I run many of these tests at the same time. Because these tests take between 2 and 4 hours to run, you can't afford to run one test at a time. So I create a farm of testing platforms, and I test a lot at the same time. So let's get into this process. So here's my plan to create set files. So what I'm doing is I'm testing most of the major currencies. In this particular test, I'm using the 5-minute time frame, and I'm using template 1, and template 1 is basically the basic template that is downloadable from the forum, template 1, and then I'm running tests on those currencies and coming up with some really great results. And in my plan, I analyze the hours traded, the results, the drawdown compared to the results, the direction. So I get a lot of information from my back testing. And as you can see, the idea is then to move on to template 2, which is also based on the 15-minute time frame. I've only just started that one, and you can already see here, for instance, for the pound, the previous best was 1,400 over a 2-week period. Now I'm up to 167 with a smaller drawdown. So I have found better settings as I'm rolling them through these other options. And I'm going to move on to the 30-minute, and then on to 30-minute first template, and then the 30-minute second template. So I'm going to be doing at about 60 optimizations to find the settings that are robust and that I can use to test on a forward testing basis. Because from that 60, I hope to get 10 really good ones based on the forward testing results. So that's my plan. So here's my plan in motion. As you can see here, I have 4 platforms open at the same time, all running back tests at the same time, using every tick per currency, testing the make money day trader. I'm focusing on the make money day trader. The trend trader I'll have a look at a later stage, but I'm focusing on this one. And then I'm trading the 15-minute time frame on that one, and I'm trading a 2-week period. So there's a test that I've just completed and has come up with some really good results. I'm also using a template, and if we open up one of these, there is the actual template that it's a standard template, and as I say, there is a copy in the forum that you can go and download. The link will be in the description or in the commentary of the video, because this is a training video, and you can go and download this template. The second template has only one change, and this is in fact the second one, in that it uses longer moving averages, and it goes up to 60 periods. The first one only went up to about 20 periods. So that's the only difference between the two templates. But this template you can run on any currency, and we're talking currencies only. I'm not talking about crypto or indexes or anything like that. I'm focusing purely on currencies at this stage. You can run this template on any currency. So I am helping you quite a bit by giving you this template. You don't even have to think. You put the template in and you start backtesting. This should make your job a lot easier. Now you'll see I'm using the FTMO platform. I'm using the same account. Can you see the same account is being used on every platform? Because I've basically just opened a demo account and loaded it on one of the platforms, and then duplicated each platform. Now, if you want to know how to duplicate platforms, please go and have a look at another video that I created. It's this video, and there's the link. Again, the link will be in the description and the first commentary, but it basically says how to test $1 million robot settings successfully using multiple MetaTrader platforms. So once you've watched this, you'll know how to copy the platforms and make lots of copies of the same platform so that you can do what I'm doing here, doing a whole lot of optimization tests at the same time. So after you've loaded the template, you simply click on optimization, run it, and it will optimize that particular currency for you using tick data. And now it does take a long time. This one took 1.5 hours. Let's have a look at that one. That one took 2 hours. That one took 2.5 hours. And this one took almost 3 hours. So they do take a long time, and I'm going to actually be adding more platforms to this so that I can run more tests at the same time. And what's nice is once you set them up, they just run in the background. So the key things about this template is that I have the maximum loss set for a day's trading at 100 because the testing is based on $10,000 testing, so that's basically 1% of your account you're risking on a day. That's still a little bit high for proprietary trading, but I'm happy to risk that in the meantime. When we come closer to the proprietary trading, I would almost go lower than that number to make sure that you don't hit the drawdowns that will prevent you from trading other people's money. So that's one of the key things in this particular one. The other thing is all positions are closed at the end of the day. So you day trade, close the positions at the end of the day, and move into the next day with a completely new slate. So that's what I mean by using short day trading strategies. So let's go back to this slide. So you've seen my plan. You've got 2 templates that will be posted in the forum for you to go and download. All you need to do is place those templates in your strategy tester, and you can then test those currencies as you wish. As you can see, I'm using the broker's tick data. I'm not using other tick data. Just to show you again, you see there's external tick data that I normally use. It is unticked. So I'm actually using the broker, the FTMO's own tick data. I'm using the FTMO platform, and that makes sure that the time of day settings that I come up when I do optimization, I don't need to adjust them because I've done them on the platform that I'm going to be using. As I mentioned before, we're using short-term trading strategies, and we are testing over a short period. You can see I only used 2 weeks there to test. You don't want to test any further because this testing continues on a weekly basis. So once I start trading my 10 best, I'm going to be continuously backtesting to update those particular settings. And the question is, how often do you have to update? As I would say, hopefully never, because once your settings are profitable, you don't need to update them, but you do need to keep current, and that's all you need to do. As you can see, I'm testing many options. I'm testing the 30-minute option, I'm testing the 15-minute option, I'm testing different templates, that kind of thing. So test as many options as you can, and as you see, run many tests at the same time. So now you've seen it. There I had 4 platforms running at the same time. I can actually ramp that up to about 10 platforms because I do have a number of desktops. While we're talking about that, let's go and have a look at how much of the resources are being used during this testing. Oops. That's very low. It's because the testing isn't happening. But generally, the testing only consumes about 40% of the CPU when it's running. So it's definitely not straining the computer. I've got, let's have a look at my system. The system is most probably a bit above average. There's the CPUs that I'm using. It's quite a slow one. And I've got 16 gigs of RAM. Okay, so I hope you found this video interesting, and my approach to optimization and bulk optimization. I'm not only optimizing 1 or 2, I'm optimizing 60 versions of the way you could possibly trade. Make Money Day Trader EA. Also, I'm going to have a look at that other video that I mentioned, finding day trading settings without optimization. That might also help you, give you ideas of how to refine your day trading settings that you come up with. Now, if you're not already taking part in this fantastic day trading academy that's been created, all you need to do is join this forum. It's $29.95 a month. You need to purchase one of the day trading EAs, either the Trend Trader or the Make Money Day Trading EA, and there are very big discounts on those particular ones should you join. And then all you do is you use prop trading to go and start your academy process and go through each lesson step by step. So from me, Alex Deploy, cheerio.